oopsie poopsie, I need an entire new wiring harness. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Do It With Dan, and today we're working on the 73 Camaro. First of all, we can show you this, the subframe. I got my subframe back. You saw at some point, I don't know if it's this video or later, but Custom Coaters of Atlanta hooked us up, did the subframe for the 73. Don't zoom in too bad because the welds. People were giving me shit. I didn't do all the welds, just some of them. Anyway, Custom Coaters, absolutely beautiful color. I cannot remember for the life of me the color of it, but this is what we'll be doing the transmission in and a couple other pieces. That being said, if we're doing this, we're doing this amount of work, we gotta go all the way. So there's some rusty spots on this car that I haven't talked about fully. Some of the floor pans, rusty as fuck. A lot of this stuff, look at this. This is my air conditioning unit system thing that I'm probably gonna be replacing. Completely rusted. The whole firewall looks kind of like ass. I'm gonna come in here today with a wire wheel, clean out all this. You see these rust, look down there. That's bad. I paid way too much money for this car. I'm going to hopefully come in here, clean all of this shit out with a wire wheel, get all this adhesive that they use to kind of, the edge, what's it called? Seam sealer. Yeah, get rid of all the seam sealer that they have in here, just with a wire wheel, clean it all up. But that means I gotta pull everything off of this firewall, like the brake booster and my old brake lines and all the wiring. Yeah. So I gotta remove all of this so I can clean this up. I'd really like to shave this firewall, make it, at least, I say shave a firewall because it sounds cool, but it looks fucking hard. And it's my first time ever doing it. Anytime you see videos of people shaving firewalls, it's like some old dude who's done it a bunch of times. And he's like, yeah, oh, we're gonna just do this, that, and then it's done. Like, no, you missed a lot of the important parts. Oh, that went up my ass. I just ruined these pants. I just ruined them.
Oh, you caught the lock.
I caught the lock. It's a sharp lock. Just ruined these pants. I'll still wear them. Oh shit, what's up? That's a 13 millimeter. I thought it was a 10. Not as exciting. Black wire attached to him.
Black wire to the big tube.
Oh shit, that's all one thing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does this attach? Why is it all knotted up like a child did this? Man, it's my favorite work pants. That's a good ass slice too.
Why are you wearing your good jeans?
They're not my good jeans, they're just my work pants. But my good work pants. I can't wait to hate myself for doing this later. Just get that out the way. The problem is that I will have to take this whole heater core out. I don't want to. I've got a new one for it, which is good. There we go. That was just infinitely easier. Just use the firewall to cut the wire because it is not working, man. That old 70s wiring really tough stuff. Edit that. This is a precarious situation. Uh-oh. Your boy's falling. Man, that's all that was? I hate when it's stupid like that. Went to the chiropractor the other day. Doctor said I had a great range of motion in my neck. Don't know what that means. Think I'm gonna get it right the first try? I always do. I'm so confident in it. It's the right size, it's just there's so much corrosion on it. Alright. Fuel pump. That's what that's for. we won't be reusing these, so fuck them all up. Because we're making our own. That's part of like doing custom build stuff, right? Make your own fuel lines, make your own brake lines. I mean, whose lines is it anyway, am I right? Oh yeah, I remember I was fighting this thing and I didn't understand how it worked. And so I just gave up. Oh, there's a little tiny Allen wrench in here.
Oh.
Fucked up. Got most of the firewall basically broken down. I've got the brake booster broken loose here because I've replaced these bolts before. They're nice and easy to take off. But I do have some bolts over here that support these panels that are like been on since 73, you know what I'm saying? And at risk of rounding out more bolts, I'm not gonna do that. Now, I will have to say that this video is technically sponsored by P Blaster Corp. Thank you so much for partnering with me. They reached out to me like, bro, we want to partner with you. And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. Cause I literally have been using this stuff since high school. This is technically sponsored, but at the same time, this is exactly what I would be using if it wasn't sponsored. But anyway, gonna get in there with their new straw. Penetrating blast, you know, just squirt it in there. Getting there nice and lubed up in there. Look at that foaming spray. That's gonna break down all the rust and all the nastiness on the threads, and it's gonna penetrate. That's what the P stands for, is penetrating blaster. But yeah, so they reached out to me and they wanted to partner with me. Thank you so much for partnering with me. This is a big deal, because like I said, I've been using this for a long time, and it feels really cool to make these professional partners. Like I'm just some guy in a garage. People are like, we think you're awesome. I'm like, great. And they really emphasize this. They're like, talk about the straw. It's really cool. And I didn't really understand what they're talking about until now, because you can use it without the straw. It's got a nozzle here, right? You just spray that, and that's normally what I do. But if you want to go into sniper mode for the smaller, hard to reach bolts, which is important, you can just switch it over to straw. And this isn't one of those flimsy ones that you get on like the competitors' brands, you know, that are like taped to it and it falls off. No. This ain't your dad's straw, buddy. This is P Blaster straw. And they also said that it's adjustable spray pressure. Look at this. I know I'm talking a lot about a can, but this is neat. You can adjust the volume of your spray with this little slider, you know, like a volume control. I think that is just the coolest thing ever. I put that right up there next to the light that's underneath the hood in my truck. Don't forget to use the link in my description when you guys buy yours. So, my favorite thing to do when working on cars is do something that I know I'm gonna regret later, because I did that with this. Like when I was putting together that brake pedal, kind of did it in a way that I knew was gonna be sucked to take apart later. And it was, but I got it. It's mostly because of the lift. Like this, don't make me look like a baby, but. Oh man, I'm just trying to live my best life. But like this is, I'm doing so well, man. Thanks for asking. A lot of people are asking how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Boo. No. It could, no. No. No.
It's not fit mine.
I'd like to get the steering column out the way, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just not gonna do that. So, yeah, I think pull this thing off and we'll start stripping everything. These are all coming off. So, I'll cover that in a second. All right, here's a test to see if it worked. Look at that. I did try pulling them off earlier and they were not budging, and I really thought I was gonna round them out, so yeah. Yeah, look at that. I will need to probably replace these anyway, but the threads are still good. Let's look at this thing. All right, boy howdy. I'll go ahead and remove this steering shaft too while I'm at it. It's all lubey now. That's right. That is correct. Wonder if this is gonna work. Man, it is not either. The first time I disconnected this, it was on the car. Oh, baby. I love electric guns though. I was really hoping that would be harder to pull, but it's all lubed up from the last time I put it on. This actually might not be like something you'll be able to record, because I'm about to take a wire brush and strip all this off. So all this seam sealer that goes around these edges, like all this goopiness, all this coating that's all over it, all the paint, I'm stripping all of it to see what kind of condition the firewall's in. And then I'm probably gonna cut out you don't have to for an LS swap, I wanna make this clear. For an LS swap on these cars, you do not have to cut the firewall, you don't. But it's really close, it is really close. And I think I'm gonna step the firewall back just a little bit. My whole idea is I wanna make this one big, nice, as smooth as possible, so when you go to paint, it's gonna look really good, is the idea. But to shave it down and make it look good. So like this crap, I'll probably at least cut this out and make it flat. But yeah, wire wheel, I need air protection, and I'm also gonna wear a respirator and hearing protection ham, probably set up a tripod.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot hearing protection. It's all just noise when you have earplugs. Just because I want to create it. The Mustang's a different project. This thing, it's a Camaro. That's gonna make like 500 horsepower. It doesn't have to have steel braided floor plans. It doesn't have to have, it doesn't have to have a roll. Careful what I say now. Like, here's what it is. I just don't want to do work on this thing, right? I don't want to start making this thing a certain way and do the work and then fucking regret it not doing more work later. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get halfway down the line and be like, you know what, I don't need to cut out the floor pans and replace them with my own custom ones because it's not going to be that kind of car. And then 2 months later, me be like, that's that kind of car, and have to do it again. I don't want to do that. I'm going to make sure it's structural, and that's all I care about, because the rest of it, it's okay. I might make some supports, but not like a roll cage. Like, I might make some cross sections in the back. Wonder if there's a way to reinforce the firewall without going like full tubular chassis. That's how it starts. I don't want a roll cage in this thing. It's a classic car, but fuck, I want a roll cage in this thing. Tell you what, this car is my favorite car, by far. Like, the 73 Camaro is my favorite car. So it's like trying to decide what you want to do with your favorite car is hard. Do I want to make it like this? Do I want to make it like how I've always envisioned it? Or do I want to make it crazy? That's fucking hard. So I'm struggling with that right now. I'm having to decide what's my ultimate goal, which is, you think, why don't you decide that before jumping into a project? I don't know, I don't write the rules. It's just what I do. So what's my ultimate goal with this car? My ultimate goal is comfortable 500-ish horsepower, like between 400 and 500, naturally aspirated. I want it to look really clean, and I want it to drive good, and I want it to be fun to drive, and I'm not looking to go like pro touring with it, even though I've got pro touring suspension. I did that because I wanted it to be fun to drive, but it doesn't need to be a track built car, which is what I'm having to finally convince myself. I don't need to make this what I want the Mustang to be, and that's okay. That being said, I also have to get rid of this rust that I talked about, so that's what's up next. I'm gonna cut this rust out, and I might even weld in a new patch panel today, but that's up next. Look at this thing, not sponsored or nothing like that. If an abrasives company would hook me up, I don't even want money. Like, just send me unlimited abrasives and cutting wheels and discs, please. It's a fortune. These diamond cutting wheels, they are scary, but they're fun. Yeah, you don't want to be around when I use this one. I'm actually gonna put it on the one with the guard.
Why doesn't all your angle grinders have guards?
Because I live life dangerously. I'm not a pussy. Matter of fact, until like Corey gave me this one because he said that it made a scary noise, which was it just turning on. He was like, I don't want any of that. And I was like, I'll take it. That's the only reason I have one with the guard. All of them have the guards removed because I'm a real man. That wasn't an insult towards Corey. 13,000 RPM, great. Just barely over. Like, let that slow down before you touch it. This one's gonna be really loud because it's cutting. Cutting wheels, dang it. Oh, dang it, Bobby. Don't cut this strap. I just pulled out all that crap on the floor from inside there.
All that?
Yeah, real fun. Anyway, yeah, just continuously move back from the front to the back of the car, cleaning up the rust patches. Like I said, the floor pans. I've done that a couple times now. That shouldn't be too hard. I'll probably have to build a custom transmission tunnel, but that will have to wait until we have the like subframe and stuff bolted up. Just continue stripping this and fixing it. But yeah, in the next video, we're gonna continue doing that. Yeah. Thanks. I'm bad at endings. I'm so bad at endings. Well, we just got to the shop and there's no power. And it looks like, I went out back and it looks like someone has cut my fucking power lines. I don't know if they've done it to fuck with me, if someone has done this because they don't like me, or if someone was trying to steal my copper wires and they just happened to get me and the neighbors, it looks like, but shop's got no power. I can't get anything done now. The good news is this whole shop area, front and back, is well covered in cameras, not just by me, but by the landlord and by the local police department or some shit. They got like one of those surveillance things out here. We're trying to be careful where we step because I don't know what's live and what's not, so I'll stand right in the middle of it. But these don't even look like. Look at this shit. Oh man, maybe this was like something that happened and they just haven't finished it yet. But like this is very clear. Like look at that.
Man, this looks smashed.
That is both.
That looks smashed and poorly cut. Like there's the.
They broke it off. They didn't give it the full fuck. And it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like there's a bunch of shit ripped out of that one too. You see all the wires bundled up there, and then that whole thing is out. I don't really want to walk over there. There's more wires over there.
Yeah.
So someone's been fucking with this. Call my landlord and see what he says. See if he knows anything about it. But someone might, I think, someone might have been fucking with us, or they were ripping out the copper for the cables. Back when I used to spend some time in Ohio, that was pretty common. I know I am. I went down to Mr. Mike. You know Mr. Mike? Yeah, of course he knows Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike's unit's got power. The people across the units across from me also have power. It looks like maybe my unit and 2 or 3 units down. It looks like 1 or 2 boxes. Looks like they've been, and it looks like maybe they got caught in the middle of it or didn't finish because there's a bunch of wire out here that's just sitting here. I don't even want to touch it because it's big, thick.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye. That sucks. He didn't know anything about it. I was really hoping he'd be like, oh yeah, we were wiring the whole place. You didn't get the email? Fucking no. This is a shame. Because now I can't guess we can go home and get some videos done. Shoot. Gosh darn it. Now I gotta go home and relax on a Tuesday. All right, man, let's just go. Oh shit, have we started?
I guess so.
Fuck. Hey everybody, welcome back immediately. You've caught me in a predicament. Well, not a predicament. What are we doing today? My name's Do With Dan, and if you're new to the channel, man, fuck. So you can get it in there nice in the crevices, and that way I don't have to use the blowtorch again. much as I want to. This is also their new multi-max, like their, oh fuck, this is the wrong shit.